Hi, I'm Krayl Funch, and this is Festive Party Decorations. During the holiday season, it's nice to have decorations out that are festive for the entire season. Today I'm going to talk about two different ideas that you can use for centerpieces. The first is going to be one that you can leave out during the entire season, and then the second is for a special gathering. The first is you can leave this one out all season on your table. I want you just to find a nice tray. This is a beautiful long silver tray that will hold some nice decorations. But if you have a smaller one or a wood version, that will also work well. You're going to start to stack your larger Christmas balls in there. And those are just going to roll around, so don't worry about that. But this one will fit about 6. And I don't mind the little tabs showing because obviously they are Christmas balls, and so we're not going to worry about that. Secondly, to add a little bit of different texture, we have these nice little smaller silver balls, and what you can do is they're usually made for creating different wreaths, etc. So they have these pretty long wires on them. I like to just tuck them in, and in these groups of 3, you can just start to stack them in between the larger ones. You may even want to take 2 of these groups and put 6 together. So that will kind of anchor your ends. So you just tie these together so they're all grouped, and then fold them over again. Tuck those in. You can start to see that it will start to anchor your piece and start to create a really nice display. And as I mentioned, this can be left out all season long on your dinner table or perhaps an entranceway table, and just place those in there. And this can be left out really through New Year's, because as you can tell, it's not really red or green, and so that's really nice on a beautiful entranceway or down the center of your table. The second one we're going to talk about is one that you may just want to create the day of or just before you have your party. This one is going to be a beautiful birch box wooden planter, which you can find again in a local craft store, with cranberries, which you can find this time of year in your grocery store. So what I like to do is start off with the box, and I like to put a bubble filler in there, but if you have something else that you can find that fills in there, some people like to use gravel or you can use sand right at the bottom, but just fill in a little bit of that because we don't want to fill it all the way up with cranberries. Okay? And then what we're going to do is place your votive in there. Now make sure it isn't too low because we don't want it to be a fire hazard, so it's just sticking out just above the rim. And then you're going to go ahead and pour your cranberries in, just filling in around the edges, and make sure that those cranberries don't go inside the votive. All right, so there we are. And then you can just go ahead and light them, and you can stagger them. You can maybe create 3 or 4 of these, and they can go right down the center of your table for your next gathering.